everyone, welcome back to Commerce Edge. I'm Jane, and in today's video we're going to learn about the ratio, which is the sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio, which is very important in the calculation of partnership account. In preparing partners capital account. Don't skip the video and make sure you watch the full video so that you will understand better. And I will provide all these slides in the description. And if you haven't watched my previous video on profit and loss appropriation account, make sure you watch that video, and I will provide the video link in the description. So let's get started. Let me give you a simple definition of ratio. A ratio is a way to compare two or more numbers that shows how much of one thing there is compared to another. Let me give you an example. Suppose there are 3 boys and 2 girls in one classroom. So the ratio of the classroom will be 3:2. There are many ratios obviously, but in this video we're going to learn and calculate the sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio, which is important in the partnership account or in preparing partnership account. So we'll move first to sacrificing ratio. The sacrificing ratio is used in the admission of partners because the existing partner sacrifice their share of profit for the new partner. The formula for sacrificing ratio is old share minus new share. Let us do one simple sums. A and B are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So this one is an old ratio. They admitted C as a new partner for 1/4 share in future profits. The new profit sharing ratio between A, B and C is agreed to be 2:1. Calculate the sacrificing ratio of A and B. So the old ratio of A is 3/5 and old ratio of B is 2/5. We get this 5 by adding 3 and 2. So I hope you know this. This one is a simple one. So A's sacrificing ratio will be old ratio 3/5 minus 2/5. So since the denominator of old ratio and new ratio is same, which is 5, then the LCM will be 5. And now B sacrificing ratio. This shows that only A has the sacrificing ratio, which means only A sacrifice. So we'll write now we'll move to the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is the ratio which is earned by the existing partner when the the other partner retires or dead. So the formula will be gaining ratio or new ratio minus old ratio. It's the same. Let's solve one question from the gaining ratio also, so we'll understand better. P, Q, and R are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio 5:3:1. R retires from the firm. The remaining partners PQ decided to share future profits in a ratio 7:3. Calculate the gaining ratio. So the existing ratio or the old ratio of PQ and R is 5:3:2. So P then the new ratio will be 7:3. The gaining ratio of of P will be the denominator of since the denominator of both old ratio and new ratio of P is 10, so the LCM will be 10. Now we'll move to Q new gaining ratio. So from this calculation we can see that only P get the gaining ratio, since Q gaining ratio is only 0, so we'll write. So I think it's clear. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section and I will sure get back to you and I will reply to it. So now let's move to one more part, which is calculation of new ratio, but this one is very rare because they never ask any questions, but if they ask somehow, then you can just do it. It's quite simple, but right, you can do it. Now let's move to calculation of new ratio, but this one is very rare since they never ask in any questions, but like if they ask or if there is no new ratio in the questions, like you can just follow these steps that I will show you, and you will find the ratio, because like some questions they never ask, they didn't give the new ratio. So to get the new ratio you have to, but if somehow they give the gaining ratio, then gaining ratio and the old ratio, then it will be very easy for you to calculate, since you have to only did minus the gaining ratio minus old ratio. The question says R and S are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. They admit T as a new partner for 1/6 shares in the future profits. R and S agrees to sacrifice equally for their existing shares in favor of T. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of R, S, and T. So the ratio of R and S is 3:2, and the new admitted partner, which is T, has 1/6 shares, and R and S agrees to sacrifice equally. Then, so guys, I've made a mistake. Then, for calculations of new ratio, you have to divide, or I mean to subtract the old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. Since they sacrifice equally, so our sacrificing ratio will be then. Now we'll calculate the new ratio. Be so the LCM of 5 and 12 will be 60. Since we cannot cancel this number, so we have to multiply it. So it will be 60, and, and 5 into 12 will be 60, so 3 into 12 will be 36. I hope you understand. This one we have done this in the high school level, like class 8, class 9, class 10. So I hope you understand this one. If you don't understand, you should watch again. Minus, so 12 into 5 will be 60, so 1 into 5 will be 5. Then 36 minus 5 will be, now we'll calculate the S new ratio. S new ratio 2. So the sum here also will be 60. So 2 into 12 will be 24. 24 minus 5. 4 minus 5. So it will be 19. Now move to the T new ratio. For T new ratio we just have only to multiply it by 10. T new ratio. Why you have to multiply this? It's like 1 by 6, right? So I have to multiply it by 10. We multiply by 10, we'll get 1 into 10 will be 10 and 60. So therefore we have to write. Now we get the new ratio, which is 31 into 19 into 10. So we'll write for the new ratio of 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 R S T S was meeting on understand. I hope you understand this one. This is a good try again. Our old ratio is 3 by 5. You can see 3 plus 2 is 5. So 3 by 5 and S old ratio is 2 by 5. Our sacrificing ratio is 1 by, since we get this 1 by 2 because they sacrifice equally. 1 by 2 into 1 by 6 we get from the new partner because the share that the new partner bring. So we have to multiply the old ratio to get the sacrificing ratio of the new partner of the old partner. While calculating new ratio, we have to multiply the old ratio into the share bringing by the new partner, which is 1 by 6, and we'll get 1 by 12 of both the partner. Now we'll calculate the new ratio. Since the formula I already told you, old ratio minus sacrificing ratio will be, the old ratio is 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2. So we'll get this one. LCM 60, 5 into 12 is 60. So 5 into 12 is 60. So 3 into 12 will be 36. So this is basically, I hope you understand. That's it guys for today's lesson. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share and subscribe to Commerce Edge. And I will provide all these links in the video description. Make sure you check that out. And if you want to watch my previous video on profit and loss appropriation account, also I will provide that link on the description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again in the next video.